So apparently nobody wants a custom hill country home with nearly 4,000 square feet and a 4-car garage. Nobody wants a modern luxury home with steel windows, steel doors, and designer finishes just minutes from La Cantera. And apparently nobody wants a nearly $2 million custom contemporary estate with floor-to-ceiling glass, a chef's kitchen, and panoramic hill country views, right? Because who wants privacy? Who wants luxury? Who wants space? And who wants views? Who wants a home that actually feels different from everything else on the market? I mean, that sounds absolutely terrible, but seriously, if you're planning on moving to San Antonio in 9 days, 9 weeks, or 9 months, and you're wondering what luxury living in Texas actually look like, then this video is absolutely for you. Today, we're comparing 3 incredible luxury homes that the agency has as their listing: a $920,000 custom hill country home, a $1.1 million modern luxury home, and a nearly $2 million contemporary estate. We're gonna compare the neighborhoods, the lifestyle, the commute, the pros, the cons, and most importantly, we are going to look at the homes. Now, most importantly, luxury here starts at $650,000, and my team and I can help anybody. It doesn't matter the price point, but the agency does focus on luxury estates. My name is Buentello. I'm a luxury relocation specialist here in San Antonio, Texas, and the surrounding areas. My team and I help families relocate to San Antonio from all over the United States and even other countries every single week. And many of our clients actually find us here on YouTube. So if you're thinking about moving to San Antonio, do me a favor, give me a like, comment, share, and subscribe, because this video could absolutely help somebody coming from out of the country and out of the state. And every Sunday at 12 p.m. I release a brand new relocation video in English and another video in Spanish. So if you're planning on making that move in 9 days, 9 weeks, or 9 months, you can call or text me at any time, 210-996-9608. All right, let's get into it. We're gonna look at property number 1, which is 9703 Ivory Canyon at $920,000. Now, just to let you know, this property actually was appraised at $1.275 million when we had it appraised a couple of months ago. So this is the Canyons at Scenic Loop. Let's begin with what I personally believe is one of the strongest value plays in San Antonio luxury real estate: the Canyons at Scenic Loop. If you spent any time researching luxury communities in San Antonio, you've probably come across this neighborhood, and for a good reason. It's located in the northwest San Antonio near Scenic Loop Road and Bernie Stage Road. This community offers something that's becoming increasingly difficult to find: privacy, custom homes, hill country views, and larger home size, all while remaining very close to city conveniences. I mean, you're just minutes away from La Cantera, the Rim, I-10, UTSA, and Bernie, and some of the best restaurants and shopping in San Antonio. If you go 15 minutes down Scenic Loop Road, you'll get to the Gray Moss Inn, which is a fantastic Mexican restaurant, and they make amazing food. So that's why one of the reasons this community has become so popular with relocation buyers. Another major reason families are attracted to the area is the school system. Students living in the Canyons at Scenic Loop are generally zoned to highly regarded NISD. Now, I can tell you one thing: my wife used to work for NISD. She actually just got a job at Cornerstone Elementary School, which is a private Christian school, but NISD is one of the top rated school districts in San Antonio, Texas. And if you live at the Canyons at Scenic Loop, you'll go to Sarah B. McAndrew Elementary School. At the time of filming this video, Sarah B. Elementary holds strong ratings from greatschools.org. I get all my information from greatschools.org, so you can look up any school on there. And it receives positive feedback from many local families for academics, teachers, quality, and overall school environment. Now, I always tell families this: don't just rely on ratings. Visit the schools, talk to parents, drive the area, because finding the right school fit is just as important as finding the right home. You don't want your kids going to, I mean, maybe you do, but I wouldn't, a not so great school. That's why our kids are going to go to that private school. But for many relocation families, having access to highly rated schools is one of the reasons communities like the Canyons at Scenic Loop continue to be in such high demand. You feel like you're living in the Texas Hill Country, but you're still relatively close to everything, about 15 to 20 minutes away. Now, let's talk about the pros. The first major advantage is custom homes. This is not a cookie cutter, neighborhood, floor plans. Every home absolutely feels different. Every property has personality, and that creates a much stronger luxury feel. The second advantage is the scenery. You're in rolling hills, mature trees, beautiful sunsets, and trust me, they are beautiful, and genuine hill country views. The third advantage is location. Being this close to La Cantera and the Rim is a huge benefit. You're about 15 to 20 minutes away from all the shopping and entertainment that you could imagine, the restaurants, the golf, everything is nearby. And finally, the privacy. Many of these homes sit on larger home sites than what you'll find in newer production communities. Now, there are communities more towards the north that do sit on 1/2 to 1 acre home sites. If you're looking for something like that, my new HomeBuddy link is down below. You can click that and look into that. Or if you have any questions, just reach out to me. But if you want something more mature, the canyons at Scenic Loop and Cantera Hills is absolutely it, because, well, Cantera Hills doesn't, but the canyons at Scenic Loop sit on much larger home sites than these newer production communities. Now let's talk about the negatives. Traffic along Scenic Loop can become a little congested during peak hours. Many homes use septic systems, which is something that you'll have to get used to, and larger home sites means a little bit higher maintenance costs. Now let's look at the home. Beautiful. 9703 Ivory Canyon offers nearly 3,900 square feet. It's 4 bedrooms, 4.5 bath, a 4-car garage, which is really difficult to find, 2 fireplaces, 1 inside, 1 outside, and it sits on approximately 0.585 acres. Immediately you'll notice the curb appeal, the architecture, the mature landscaping, and the oversized driveway leading into the 4-car garage. For car enthusiasts, families with multiple drivers, or anyone needing extra storage, that's an absolutely major selling point. Inside, the home feels spacious and inviting. Natural light fills the living areas, the ceilings feel tall, and the layout was clearly designed for entertaining. The kitchen becomes the center of the home. Large gathering spaces, open sight lines, and excellent flow throughout. The primary suite feels very private. It's separate from the secondary bedrooms, which is something luxury buyers consistently appreciate. At $920,000, you're getting nearly 3,900 square feet in one of San Antonio's premier luxury communities. And remember, this home actually came at $1.275 million, so it's a great equity play and it's a blank canvas. This is the 2015 built home by David Weekley, and the canyons at Scenic Loop was actually started in 2010. So you're getting a very beautiful, well-maintained home that you can walk in with equity and make whatever you'd like or keep it the same. And that's really difficult to ignore. Now let's step things up and go to property number 2. 9847 Midsummer Place at $1.1 million in Cantera Hills. Now we're increasing the budget by roughly $180,000. But here's what's interesting. This home isn't necessarily about being larger, it's about being different. Welcome to Cantera Hills. It's one of the most desirable luxury locations in all of San Antonio. The location alone is enough to attract buyers. You're, about 15 to 20 minutes away from La Cantera, the Rim, Topgolf, Six Flags Fiesta Texas, UTSA, I-10, and kind of cool, Cantera Hills and the canyons at Scenic Loop are neighbors. And next to them is some of the best dining and shopping in the city. This community attracts executives, business owners, medical professionals, remote workers, and just you guys, the luxury relocation buyers. That's a lot of people moving from California, Washington, Colorado, Illinois, New York, New Jersey, Washington, D.C., Mexico, habla español. They immediately gravitate toward this area. Why? Convenience. It absolutely matters. Luxury doesn't always mean being far away from everything. Sometimes luxury means being close to everything. I think proximity is one of the biggest reselling points because people don't buy properties, they buy proximity. So let's talk a little bit about the advantages. Location is one of the biggest ones. It's just simply outstanding. The second advantage is security and privacy. Now, one thing I actually forgot to mention is in the canyons at Scenic Loop, you actually have a 24/7 security guard that roams the whole neighborhood. It is also a gated community, and so is Cantera Hills. So that's something that's really nice. Cantera Hills is gated. The third advantage is the architectural appeal. A lot of these homes feel custom, modern, refined, and sophisticated. more than not, in Cantera Hills, you're going to have a postmodern look. Now, there are properties with more of a Spanish feel, but you're going to have that more postmodern, refined feel in Cantera Hills. And finally, the resale potential. It's absolutely insane. These, strong locations tend to hold a ton of value. Now let's talk about the drawbacks, because no neighborhood is perfect. You're paying a higher price per square foot. The lots tend to be smaller than communities like the Scenic Loop, less maintenance, and traffic can be heavy because so many people want to live in this area. Now let's look at the home, 9847 Midsummer Place. 4 bedrooms, 4.5 bathrooms, 3,064 square feet. So 900 square feet less, and you get a smaller lot size, but this home is postmodern. It's a contemporary hill country architecture, the steel windows, the steel doors, and 0.6 acre of a home site. However, this home site is not as usable as the first property that we saw, 9307 Ivory Canyon. So you will have to clear and level the backyard. But the moment you arrive, you notice the architecture. It really is the clean lines, the modern aesthetic, and the attention to detail. Inside, everything really does feel intentional. Natural light floods the home. The design really does feel sophisticated, and the finishes feel elevated. This house isn't, a house trying to impress you with its size. It really does impress you with its quality. The kitchen is stunning. The living spaces feel connected, and the overall design just really does feel timeless. The primary suite serves as a private retreat, and the entire property really feels tailored towards someone who appreciates architecture. This home is perfect for the executives, the doctors, the attorneys, the business owners, and buyers who want luxury without, having a massive estate. So for many relocation buyers, this may be the perfect balance between luxury and convenience. But now guys, let's take a huge leap forward towards property number 3. 115 Hennis Pass at $1.995 million. Back to the canyons at Scenic Loop. So we're approaching a $2 million mark, and this is where luxury begins to look completely different, because at this level, you're not buying square footage, you're buying design, you're buying craftsmanship, you're buying exclusivity, you're buying lifestyle. And for you luxury buyers with children, schools often become part of that lifestyle conversation. Homes in this section of the canyons at Scenic Loop are again on the north side ISD at Sarah B. McAndrew Elementary. And one thing I've noticed with many of my relocation clients is that school ratings frequently come up during the first conversations. The people moving from Washington, Colorado, California, New York, New Jersey, they all want to know, what are the schools like? Well, Dr. Sarah B. McAndrew Elementary has an exceptional reputation among many local families, and continues to be one of the schools that attracts buyers to that side of San Antonio. Again, I encourage you to do your own research and personally visit the school whenever you can, because school quality is absolutely one of the reasons luxury communities in this area remain desirable. So let's look at the house. This is again located in the canyons at Scenic Loop. This custom Del Sauer residence offers 5 bedrooms, 6 bath, 4,094 square feet, and sits on 0.60 acre home site. Built in 2023, this home immediately separates itself from everything we've seen so far. The first thing you'll notice is the oversized privacy wall. That's a feature you rarely see in a San Antonio luxury community, and it creates a level of privacy that's truly unique. As you approach the home, the contemporary architecture really does stand out. Again, the lines are very clean, the design is bold on this one, and everything feels intentional. Step inside and you'll immediately understand why this property commands nearly $2 million. Floor to ceiling windows, massive sliding glass doors, and incredible views throughout the home. The living spaces feel something like you'd find in Scottsdale, Arizona, or Southern California, not necessarily San Antonio. And that's exactly what makes this property special. The kitchen is extraordinary. Michael Edwards cabinets throughout, quartz leather finish countertops, full quartz backsplash walls, premium decor appliances, and even dual beer and wine refrigerators. This is a kitchen built for entertaining. The primary suite feels like a luxury resort. Private balcony access, which It's absolutely amazing. Electronic Hunter Douglas shades that go up and down at your command, a California style closet system, incredible views. The split floor plan creates excellent privacy. Secondary bedrooms feature their own ensuite bathrooms, and there's an additional living space on the other side. Dedicated office, maid's quarters, an oversized 3-car garage, and outstanding outdoor living. The outdoor kitchen, the covered patio, the stone accents, and surrounding scenery create just an incredible environment for entertaining guests. Who buys a home like this? Again, executives, the business owners, the medical specialists, the professional athletes. So if you're coming, Go Spurs Go, or any of our teams here in San Antonio, please reach out to me. I can make it happen. Luxury relocation buyers, people searching for their forever home, not their next home, their forever home. So let's go into the final comparison. 9703 Ivory Canyon, $920,000, nearly 3,900 square feet, 4-car garage, hill country setting, best value. 9847 Midsummer Place, it's $1.1 million. Architectural design, outstanding location, modern luxury, it's the best location. 23115 Hennis Pass, nearly $2 million, custom contemporary architecture, floor to ceiling glass, the luxury finishes, the exceptional privacy, ultimate luxury experience. Now, which one would I choose? If I wanted maximum value at an equity play, I choose 9703 Ivory Canyon. If I wanted the best location, I'd choose 9847 Midsummer Place. Now, if I wanted the ultimate luxury lifestyle and for bigger families, or you want your in-laws to live with you, or you just are bringing in family or wanting people to stay with you, I choose 23115 Hennis Pass. So what does luxury actually look like in San Antonio, Texas? Well, today we toured a $920,000 luxury home, a $1.1 million luxury home, and a nearly $2 million luxury estate. And hopefully this gives you a better understanding of what your money can buy here in Texas. So if you're planning to move to San Antonio or any of the surrounding areas in 9 days, 9 weeks, or 9 months, my name is Jose Buentello. I'm a luxury relocation specialist with the agency, and my team and I would love to help you relocate to San Antonio. We do this every single week. Call or text me anytime, 210-996-9608. And don't forget, every Sunday at 12 p.m. I release a brand new relocation video in English and another in Spanish on my other channel. So before you go, like, comment, share, and subscribe. And let me know in the comments, which one of these 3 homes would you choose? God bless you and your family, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.